What's up, folks? This is Rondell Mitchell here. On this video, I want to talk to you about whether or not Wake Up Now is actually worth the cost of admission and the ongoing fee. Wake Up Now is essentially a very inexpensive program to get started and to begin with. A lot of the network marketing companies, the big dog companies, you got to go out and buy $200, $300 worth of product every month just in order to sustain your meetings and whatnot, because you have a tangible product. If you sell shakes and you're having parties or home parties or whatever, and you don't have any product, how's a person going to know whether or not that they want to even get involved? Whether they want to even get involved in what it is that you have going on, because they can't taste it, they can't see it, they can't try it. There's other companies out there that cost $500 to get started, and the range varies from company to company. But Wake Up Now is only $99.95 for you to get started, and you get full access to the compensation plan. There's people in Wake Up Now making $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month. You can refer back to the Wake Up Now income disclosure statement. But out of all those people making that much money, they only paid $99.95 to get started, just like everybody else. In every company, there's going to be people that make money and there's going to be people that don't make money. And the only thing that separates the people that are making money from the people who aren't making money is action. You have to take action. Then another thing that'll separate people is the fact that some people have a following already prior to becoming involved in a company like Wake Up Now. If you have a following, you have a lot of credibility with people, it's going to be fairly easy for people to follow your vision, so to speak, in terms of getting started in a business. Now, if you are someone who is not very reputable, is not very credible in the community, someone who may have made some mistakes in the past, you may have done this, that, or the third. I'm not here to judge whatever it is that you've done. I'm certain that we all have our own past, but in those situations, you may have to work a little bit harder than someone who has a following. But at the end of the day, you need to just ask yourself, how bad do I want this? So with that said, I want to show you the back office here, and because we're going to talk about whether or not Wake Up Now is actually worth you spending $99.95 every month. And keep in mind too that once you refer 3 people to this business, that $99.95 is then waived. Okay, so this is the home page of Wake Up Now. You can see they've actually changed this, cleaned it up, got a lot of new stuff, a lot of interesting stuff that people actually want, and it's right here on the home page when you log in. So you need to take advantage of these things quick, because they're selling out real fast, as you can see. You got the Betty Crocker pizza maker and the blender thing there, the dog toy for $2.99, the power retractable leash for $5.99 there. These things like this, they sell fast. But so number one, every time you log in, you're going to have an assortment of different products that you can get for very cheap. But that's only the beginning. We have the product suites as well. So I'm sorry, not the product suites, but we have the one shop here. Okay. Now the one shop carries the Wake Up Now products. It has the the Awaken Thunder energy drink there. We have coffee. We have energy drink packets that you can take and rip open and pour into your water. Travel cards. And that's just 1/10 of what's available here. Have the deal stream, which is basically what you just saw there. Have the deal stream here. You click on deal stream, find out what's hot, like this right here. Bluetooth sports watch, normally $70 pretty much. You can get it for $28. Okay, so let's go back here. One local. Now, we even have an app for One Local that you can use where it'll show you different businesses that are willing to let you save money for using your One Local app, and that's nationwide. Okay, but you can see here with the grocery section, we have coupons you can clip and everything, help you save money on your groceries, premiums. This is more things here. Office supplies, you can get corporate discounts at Office Max, and the Home Office Depot. So let's go back. And again, that's only a small portion of what you saw, of what you get. That's what I've shown you up to this point is already decent. Go back again, and then the free. This is free. Pretty much they throw a bunch of things in here that you can actually get for free, and all you have to do is click on the button to redeem it. A lot of it is shipped to you, so you have to enter your name and address and things like that. And that's how that works. Hold on. Yeah, hold on, Gabriel. All this stuff is free. And there's pages and pages of stuff there that is free. All right, so now we're gonna keep coming up here, and let's show you a little bit more. So we had a Wake Up Now Vacation Club. Now this is a one-time fee of $99 for you to be able to take it. Okay, excuse me. So the Vacation Club is a one-time fee. It's $99 for this, and you get access to trips, hotels, condos, hot weeks, and stuff like that. And it's heavily discounted, sometimes up to 80% off on these vacations and whatnot. So that's that. Now we have the TaxBot. What is the TaxBot? TaxBot is going to teach you how to run a business and how to deduct business expenses. A lot of people in network marketing, if I was to guess, I would say that probably about 85% of the people who run a home-based business don't know anything about tax deductions and so on and so forth. Now, obviously, I'm not a tax professional, so I'm not here to give you tax advice, but what I can tell you is that you can save a lot of money on your taxes each year by having your own home-based business, and you can learn more about that when you get access to TaxBot. Now we have Wake Up Now Finance. Wake Up Now Finance is made to help you save money. It's all about learning how to track your net worth, creating budgets, where's your money going, so on and so forth. And it's very complex, and it breaks things down to help you analyze what it is that you're really doing with your money. Then we have One Speak, and this is going to teach you how to speak new languages. So this is pretty cool. It's going to actually teach you how to speak Spanish, all these languages in there. Spanish, Swahili, French, Chinese, almost pretty much any language that you would want to learn is available for you to learn there. And I did skip over Protect on accident there. Now, One Protect is actually going to protect your computer, and it also provides you with identity theft protection, and it provides you with computer protection and tech support. So in the event that you're not very tech savvy, you can hop on there and get somebody to remotely help you with issues that you may be having on your computer. Okay. All right. So now we are down to the mobile. Go down to One Mobile here, and you can actually save up to 22% on your phone bill through AT&T. So if you have AT&T cell phone service, you can save up to 22%. And then we also have discounts through T-Mobile I think, that are like 10 or 12%. Okay, so that is basically the product line. So as you can see, I just ran through this as quick as possible, so I didn't really have a chance to break it down in depth for you. But I think it's fair to say that the value is there with Wake Up Now. You know what I just showed you, the language software alone. If you were to go out and learn a new language or a bunch of new languages with that software, and then apply what you've learned in the marketplace, could be priceless. You know, to learn new languages and then to share your business opportunity with people. You know, so those are just a few of the things that are available to you with Wake Up Now outside of the compensation plan. Now, if you decide that you want to participate in the compensation plan, you want to actually earn an income with this, you know, then you would simply refer a few people and get them using the products and services. And what's going to happen is you're going to earn a residual income. And, you know, you can earn anywhere from $600 a month all the way up to $100,000 a month. You know, it's really up to you and how much work you're willing to put into it. So I just wanted to share this with you guys, let you know that the value of Wake Up Now is there, you know, and it's a matter of perception for a lot of people. You know, some people perceive things one way, some people perceive things another way. So all you really need to do is just go out and find some people who uh, resonate with your thought process in terms of this business opportunity, and share it, and then, you know, you'll start to make money, and all the while you'll be saving money as you're using these products. Okay, so with that said, I'm out of here. If you have any questions about Wake Up Now, you can actually contact me by email at getpaidwithmitch@gmail.com. Just put I'm interested in Wake Up Now in the subject line. Otherwise, you can go directly to my website, which you'll find underneath this video, which is wefoundtheone.com. And that's it for this video. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, and I will get back to you. All right, you guys take care.